Hi, my name is Hannah Barba, and today we will be talking about gene therapy. First of all, we need to know what is gene therapy. Gene therapy is a way to treat diseases by changing a person's genes. It can fix or replace the genes that are not working correctly, or even add new ones to help the body work better. This method focuses on the actual cause of the disease instead of just the symptoms of the disease, and it is still being developed, but it can help treat genetic diseases and some types of cancer.
What if we could fix a broken recipe in your DNA to cure a disease? That's gene therapy, and it is already changing lives. Here are 5 incredible real-world examples you should know. First, there's Luxturna. Approved in 2017, it fixes a faulty gene directly in the eye, helping people with inherited blindness actually see the world for the first time. Second is Zolgensma. It treats a severe genetic disease that causes babies' muscles to waste away. With just a single dose, it replaces the broken gene and completely halts the disease. Third, we have Casgevy. This made history recently as the very first approved treatment to use CRIPR, which are basically molecular scissors, to edit genes and permanently cure painful blood disorders. Fourth is Kimbria, a massive breakthrough against cancer. Scientists take a patient's own immune cells, genetically modify them in a lab, and turn them into super soldiers that hunt down and destroy leukemia. And finally, Libera. Approved in Europe back in 2012, it was the very first commercial gene therapy in the Western world. Even though it's no longer sold, it paved the way for all the modern medical miracles we see today. The future of medicine is literally in our genes.
Hi, my name is Kenji Tan, and I will be talking about arguments in favor from gene therapy. First is that it offers a permanent cure, not just treatment. This means that traditional medicine typically treats the symptoms of chronic conditions requiring patients to take medication for the rest of their lives. Another one is that it eliminates inherited genetic disorders. This means that for families carrying devastating hereditary issues or more, can stop the transmission of these conditions, and it provides a way to erase everything. Number 3 is that there is effective weapon against rare diseases. Over 7,000 rare diseases, and roughly 80 of them are genetic. So gene therapy offers a customizable framework to target these genetic mutations. Number 4 is that it is revolutionizing cancer treatment, which is such a big problem. So through techniques like CAR T, cell therapy scientists can genetically engineer a patient's own immune cells to cancel what is cancer cells. It also prevents progressive and irreversible damage. Many genetic disorders cause progressive neurological or physical degeneration over time. So by applying gene therapy early in life, often during infancy, the diseases can be stopped before it causes permanent damage to tissues or organs.
Hello, my name is Orlando, and I'm going to explain the other arguments in favor. So, number 6, it reduces long-term healthcare costs. While the initial cost of gene therapy is high, it replaces other treatments that can get more expensive while time passes. So, it is much better. Number 7, it has a high specificity with minimal side effects. Gene therapy is a highly targeted tool. It is used in specialized vectors to deliver the special treatment to each cells that requires a repair. Number 8, it eradicates congenital blindness and vision loss. It treats Luxturna, which have successfully restored vision in past treatments. Number 9, it's adaptability and future customization. With the rise of highly precise gene editing tools like CRISPR-Cas9, They can surgically edit specific bases within the existing DNA inside of cells. And number 10, it improves overall quality of life. Beyond simply extending life expectancy, gene therapy actually restores it and kind of reverses it. So it can actually help us live longer.
Well, the 10 arguments against are number one, very expensive treatment. Gene therapy can cost millions of dollars. Number two, possible side effects. It may cause dangerous immune reactions. Number three, unknown long-term effects. Scientists still study its long-term impact. Number four, ethical problems. Changing genes creates moral concerns. Number five, limited access. Many people cannot afford the treatment. Number six, risk of mistakes. Gene editing can damage healthy DNA. Number seven, still experimental. Some therapies are not fully tested. Number eight, not always successful. The treatment may not work for everyone. Number nine, risk of inherent changes. Edited genes could affect future generations. And number 10, high technology dependence. It requires advanced and expensive medical equipment.
Hi, my name is Miriam Victoria Ledesma Madera, and I'm going to present the summary. So, gene therapy is a developing method that treats genetic diseases and sometimes or certain types of cancer by changing or fixing the person's genes, like adding sequences or replacing them. Its main advantage is that you don't only treat like the symptoms for the moment, if not that you cure this person completely of this type of illness. Like, for example, if I got cancer, let's say from the ear, and I got gene therapy, what this would mean is that I will never have the same problem again because my genes are already fixed, so I don't have this. So this medical advance, it's like completely based on the knowledge of DNA. So you could say it's kind of theoric, but so the DNA whose structure was first described in 1953 by James Watson and Francis Crick, a milestone achieved through the important contribution of Rosalind Franklin, whose X-ray diffraction images help reveal the shape of the molecule. So the molecule has like a unique double helix shape, like we saw it through the semester, that it resembles a twisted ladder. So I think this image is very well known. You don't have to like specifically know about the topic to know of which figure I'm talking about. So it's basically two strands, and they are connected through little bits, and they go in opposite directions, so it makes like a twisted kind of like figure. So the basic unit of this form is the nucleotide, which is composed by the outer backbone, the center, the adenine that always pairs with thymine, the cytosine, and this would always pair like with guanine. So these are like the things that conform the nucleotide and the DNA figure that we all know.